Green is the one color that almost never goes out of style, but most people decorate with it the wrong way. They either use too much, or they choose the wrong shade, or they just don't understand why certain greens feel peaceful, while others may feel heavy or outdated. Today, I'm going to show you how to decorate with green correctly by breaking down the most popular shades of green, where they work the best, and how designers actually use them to create homes that feel calm, intentional, and timeless. So, if green has ever felt confusing to you in your home, this video is going to change that. Welcome to Home Decor 101, your YouTube home decor channel. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a video. So let's start with why green works so well in some interiors. Green sits right in the middle of the color spectrum. Psychologically, it represents balance, restoration, and calm. That's why green spaces feel grounded instead of super stimulating, and why it works in almost every room of the home. But the key to understand is this: green is not just one color. Each shade is going to have a different personality, and using the wrong one in the wrong space can completely change how your home feels and looks. So let's go ahead and break them down, starting with the most popular shade of them all, sage green. Now, sage green is soft, muted, and incredibly forgiving. It works well, especially in living rooms, bedrooms, kitchens, and open concept homes. Sage is ideal if you want your home to feel calm, but not super cold. It pairs beautifully with creams and warm whites. It pairs beautifully with light woods, and also with linen, cotton, and a lot of natural textures. Now, one of the biggest mistakes people make with sage is trying to decorate around it too much. Sage works best when it's really allowed to breathe and kind of be its own thing. So think neutral furniture, really simple patterns, and subtle contrast. And even if you aren't ready to just take the full leap to go sage, I always recommend starting with small things like maybe sage green accent, throw pillows or curtains, or even a small accent chair, instead of a full wall commitment, to see if you love it and if you can live with it. And check the description box because I have picked out some if you just want to bring that look home. Now, the second shade that we're going to talk about is olive green. I love this color. Olive green is warmer and more grounded than sage. Now, this shade works beautifully in dining rooms, entryways, or traditional or transitional homes. Olive pairs well with brass or gold accents. One of my favorite combinations is a good, beautiful green with a really nice metallic, whether it's gold or brass, maybe even a little copper sometimes. I just love that combination. Olive also pairs well with leather, dark wood, and also creams and totes. Now, olive green gives a space depth without it feeling heavy. It's especially good for older homes or homes with architectural character because it feels timeless rather than super trendy. I would also avoid pairing olive with some of the cool grays and sometimes silver. It can make the space feel really muddy instead of warm. The third shade we're going to talk about is emerald green. Now, emerald green is a bold, rich, and undeniably luxurious shade. This always reminds me of royalty. So does purple, by the way. This shade works best when it's controlled. So you can use emerald in your accent chairs, velvet sofas, drapery, and even small feature walls or a powder room. But emerald needs balance, so pair it with black or really warm metallics like the gold and brass and copper we talked about. You can also pair it with crisp white or even marble or stone. But something just to keep your eye on, too much emerald can overwhelm a space. But if you use it with purpose and intention, it instantly elevates a room. Also, once again, don't forget to check the description box. I found a really beautiful emerald accent chair that I want you all to see. I'll leave it linked there. Now, the fourth shade that we are going to discuss is forest green. Now, forest green is deep, moody, and classic. This shade is best for offices, libraries, dining rooms, or powder rooms. Forest green works beautifully in spaces where you want intimacy and focus. You can pair it with warm white trim, dark wood, leather, even some natural elements like jute. Also, soft lighting works great with forest green. Now, forest green is not about brightness, it's about the presence of the color. It creates rooms that feel intentional and refined. They feel luxurious. I feel like you have to have a vision and a purpose before you choose to decorate your room with forest green. It's not super common, so therefore it's going to stand out a bit, and I think that's what I like most about it. And shade number 5 is mint and soft greens. Now, mint and soft greens are light, fresh, and can be really cheerful. So they're going to work best in bathrooms, laundry rooms, even sunrooms. These shades pair well with white, with light wood, and with chrome or brushed nickel. Mint green works when you want energy without chaos. Just keep in mind it's kind of part of the pastel family, so you're going to get that vibe. Just keep the rest of the space simple so it doesn't start to feel like kiddie or juvenile or super outdated. So I'm also going to give you a designer secret. You don't need to pick just one shade of green. Layering greens works when one shade dominates and then one shade supports, or one appears subtly through decor or plants. So think tonal, like different shades, not matchy-matchy. Unless you're going monochrome, then matchy-matchy away. But if you wanted to have some layer, some texture there, just choose your one dominant shade and then have your secondary shade just for accents and pops. So listen guys, green isn't just about trends. It's about creating balance, calm, and longevity in your home. If you want links to decor pieces in these shades, I've handpicked some from Amazon right in the description box below. And you all said you wanted me to find a secondary source of links. So I also have some Walmart finds in there as well. So just look for those. Check them out in the description box. Now, if this video helped you to feel more confident decorating with color, make sure to subscribe for more design guidance that actually works in real homes. I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.